Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've been talking a lot about the Oropouche virus, and one common question I hear is, what kind of mosquito carries it? Well, that's a really good question, and the answer might surprise you a little. When we talk about the main culprits for spreading Oropouche, it's actually not primarily mosquitoes, at least not the ones you might think of first, like the ones that spread dengue or Zika. The star of this show, the primary carrier, is a tiny insect called a biting midge, often referred to as a no-see because they're so small you barely notice them until they bite. The specific species, Colicoides parensis, is really good at picking up the virus from infected animals or people and then passing it on. They're found in both forested areas and, increasingly, in urban environments. Now, that's not to say mosquitoes are completely out of the picture. They can play a role, but typically a much smaller one compared to these midges. Different types of mosquitoes have been identified with the Oropouche virus in them, and some can indeed transmit it. For example, some studies have implicated species like Culex quinquefasciatus, which is a common mosquito you might find in urban areas, sometimes called the common house mosquito, as well as Aedes serratus and Coquillettidia venezuelensis. These mosquito species are thought to be more involved in the sylvatic cycle, which means the virus moving between wild animals, like sloths, monkeys, and birds, and insects in the forest. So, while these mosquito species can carry Oropouche, and some might act as secondary spreaders, especially in urban areas, they're generally considered less efficient at transmitting the virus than the biting midges. It's like having a primary delivery service and then a few backup options that aren't quite as reliable. The tiny biting midges are the ones we really need to focus on when thinking about preventing Oropouche. The key takeaway is that when you're looking to protect yourself, it's not just about avoiding mosquitoes in general, but also those sneaky, tiny biting midges. Preventing bites from any of these small, blood-feeding insects is your best bet against Oropouche.